Let's now speak on phone to lawyer Edwin Sifuna, who is one of the lawyers representing Miguna Miguna in a court. Of course, on the same issue, is joining us by way of phone. Thank you very much, Edwin Sifuna, for joining us here on KTN News Desk. We understand that Miguna Miguna has refused to take plea at the Kajiado Law Courts. Could you kindly confirm and tell us what happens from here?
Yes, thank you, Linda, and it's good to have you guys back on air. Our client was arraigned before a magistrate's court in Kajiado this morning in an effort obviously meant to circumvent his rights under Article 49 to have a lawyer present whenever it is that he's charged before a court of law. Luckily for us, Mr. Miguna is a lawyer himself of no mean repute. And because I was with him on Friday, he is aware that the High Court had issued an order for his production before Justice Wakiaga in Nairobi in Milimani. So he was within his rights to refuse to take plea because he is aware of the court order. The information that we have is that the magistrate, also being cognizant of the fact that there was a court order in Nairobi, has directed that that matter be referred to Nairobi.
This is something that a number of lawyers continue to agitate for. Are you now confident that he might be presented at the Milimani Law Courts today?
There's very little in terms of confidence with our police, Linda. Given how they have behaved in the past, I wouldn't say that I am confident. If you see the level of contempt with which they have acted, even in the face of the court, because this morning they had the audacity. The Inspector General of Police had the audacity to send a junior officer to court to tell the court that he was in a meeting and that therefore he could not appear. You will remember that the court had directed that the IG himself present himself before the court. So these are people who are acting contemptuously. They give you very little confidence that they will abide by the constitution of the law. So we will wait and see. What we are basing our hope in is in the judiciary to be able to stand up for this constitution and ensure that those of the people in power who are trying to present themselves as being above the law are brought down to the level of all the other citizens who are below the law.
So then, as the legal counsel, what is the next course of action in the event Miguna Miguna is not presented to the Milimani Law Courts?
I think for us, this issue has now transcended Miguna Miguna. This is now an issue for the rule of law. We will insist that because the High Court has already found the IG and the DCI in contempt of the court, these people must go to jail. I mean, wherever it is that they are, they should be arrested. And if the police cannot implement that order, we will be calling upon the citizens to arrest the IG and the DCI themselves and bring them before the law.
Edwin Sifuna, thank you for making time for us here on KTN News Desk. Is part of the legal counsel for Miguna Miguna, who is still in custody and earlier on in the day was arraigned at a Kajiado court and refused to take a plea. Now, the law society